Most people are convinced that height growth stops completely after the age of 18. But the truth is, this statement is incorrect. Personally, I was 168 centimeters tall, and within just 1 year, I reached 186 centimeters. I've watched many videos on increasing height, most of which were just empty talk, but some specific things truly made a significant difference for me. Today, I'll save you the trouble and the long search and tell you precisely what truly helped me and what could potentially help you as well. Pay close attention for a second and observe arm wrestler Devon Larratt. If you look very carefully, you'll realize his primary arm is much larger and longer than the other, not due to different genetics, but because for many years he's been consistently putting pressure on that very same arm. And this helps us understand something called Wolff's Law, which states that our bones will change and adapt according to the pressure they are exposed to. This means bone isn't a static thing. If you give it the right stimulation, it will gradually transform over time. And this principle applies even to one's height. Sports that involve a lot of jumping, running, and stretching have a very strong impact, such as basketball or volleyball. It's not a coincidence that nations like Serbia and China have a higher average height. These games are a fundamental part of their daily routine. Try to have them play these games 3 times a week for 30 minutes to an hour. Jumping itself is a very powerful motivator. The Maasai people are well known for their impressive height and their distinctive vertical jumping technique. This jumping motion applies gentle, consistent pressure to the shin bone, which encourages it to adapt and, over time, grow both stronger and longer. Perform 3 sets, with each set consisting of 30 jumps daily. However, be very careful and make sure you do not overdo it. Additionally, hanging exercises are also quite important. When you hang, you effectively stretch and decompress your spine, which helps to correct and improve your posture. A lot of people have really bad posture, and as soon as it improves, a noticeable difference in their height becomes apparent. So, perform 2 sets, each set lasting 30 seconds, 5 days during the week. Skipping rope and high-intensity sprinting are also excellent exercises. They truly energize your entire body and significantly boost your natural hormones and ensure your bones are continuously stimulated and strengthened. But I must be completely honest with you, all these beneficial activities will be of no real value if your diet is consistently poor. Your body simply cannot transform or improve without the proper building materials. So, focus on getting enough protein, calcium, vitamin D from the sun, and essential elements like zinc and boron. And ensure you get no less than 9 hours of sleep each night, because real growth actually happens during your rest periods, not when you're actively training. Be very careful with excessively heavy weights. Applying too much pressure without adequate rest will actually stop your development rather than helping it along. And now, we're coming to the absolute most important point, especially if you happen to be over 18 years of age. Often, the results begin to slow down or even plateau between the ages of 18 and 20. After this point, significant change becomes much slower and more challenging, though certainly not impossible. The most effective thing you can concentrate on here is the decompression of your spinal column. Over time, the constant pull of gravity and the daily pressures of life gradually compress your vertebrae, effectively shortening your overall height without you even realizing it's happening. When you consistently relieve this accumulated pressure through hanging, stretching, and correcting your posture, you allow your body the opportunity to regain its natural length. Many individuals have observed a difference of up to 4 to 5 centimeters simply by alleviating pressure on their spinal column, and this is widely considered the best possible option as one progresses in age. In conclusion, if you are younger, the opportunity for improvement is significantly higher, whereas if you are over 18, the path might be slower, yet it certainly still exists. This whole process is about intelligence and proper technique, not merely brute strength.